Hi there, welcome back to another episode of McCall Media and TV Live. And in this episode, if you have been following me, you will know that we've been on a bit of a WordPress tutorial series. And in the last video, I literally was showing you how to implement a blog or news feature within your website, and it became apparent that obviously I haven't got any menu navigation on my website at the moment, so I need to implement it, and that is what I'll be teaching you how to do in today's video. Okay then, so if we dive straight on over to the left hand monitor, this is my point and click puzzle games website, which is like a second arm of my business and YouTube channel, I should also say. And over the last few tutorials, we've literally taken this down to an empty out of the box canvas. We've implemented or sort of activated a WordPress theme on this site, and then over the last few tutorials we've been building up layer by layer all the different features and functionalities and things that this website is going to want to have and use to give that usability experience to its audience. Now we've got an About Us page, which if you click on this at the moment, you can navigate to, but again, as you can see at the top here, there is no menu to get there. So in this episode, this is what we're going to start implementing. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to need to build the menu, and then we're going to put the menu into the website. So we've come down to appearance, and on the left hand side there we've clicked on menu. Now by default you might find that there is already a primary menu available to you. Most themes will have an empty menu as opposed to no menu existing at all, but if you actually look, there's no content here at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by clicking on, I'm going to navigate to view all of pages of my site. So I'm going to click on the home page. I want to add that to my menu. I'm going to click on the news page. I want to add that to my menu, and I'm going to come on down and I'm going to click on point and click puzzle games. Now I'm going to change the name of this. So there's lots of things we can do inside our menu as well, because I actually want this to be called About. Okay, so I'm just going to come off there and I'm going to save this now. Now, because this site has to have a menu existing, even if it had no buttons on it, as soon as I refresh the page in a minute, you should see that this will instantly populate. But just in case your theme is slightly different, what I've got down here, it says display location. There is really only one location in this specific theme, which is the primary menu location. So that's already checked and default. So when I hit save and I come over here now and I just hit the F5 key on my keyboard to refresh, you can see, oh, it's vile colours, but we need to go and configure that. But you can essentially see that this now has 3 navigation buttons. So we know the menu is working. We might not like the visual aesthetics at the moment, but we do know that the site itself is working in that sense. And we can test it by clicking on home, and we can go to news, and we can go to the about page. Okay, so whilst we've got this horrible, let's show you how to actually tweak the colours, as it were, of your site. So let's come out of here now. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go into the customizer again of our site. Custom links, that's the HTML code. For all I've done is gone to my YouTube channel and literally copy and pasted. Oh, there we go. And then that's the text itself. So YouTube, I'm going to put it, and I'm going to add it, and it will always add things to the very bottom of the list. So I am going to leave that. Actually, I'm going to leave it where it is there now. There we go. If I drag to the right hand side in this location, the news item, you can see now that it's indented. That is technically how you make a sub menu. So let me just save this and I'll show you now as a little demo. The order is going to change, and then the item will be a sub menu of news. So let me just come over here. So there we go, we've got home, about, and now you can see that news has become a sub menu item, and then we've got YouTube, which is going to replace our website page here. There we go. So everything is working nicely. I'm just going to take this out and put it back because I don't want it to be a sub menu item at all. So I'm just going to click on save menu. That's good. So my site now will have those 4 links showing up here. There we go. And we were going to just dive in and change the colors of them. So let's go back to our customizer. Okay, so one of the things that we've got is a couple of options that we can have with regards to styling. Now I'm just going to refresh my memory, because in here, if I remember rightly, navigation, we can add some padding to these items. So if you look around the word home, there's probably 10 pixels to the left and 10 pixels to the right. We can change that if we need to squeeze on more options. So that's the padding there in the navigation, which is fine. Sections navigation are the 3 little dots. Let me come to my home page on here and I'll show you on a site that's already existing. These dots down the right hand side is my section navigation. So what's happening here is, as I hover over them, I could just jump down to another area of this home page. So let's go down how we're different, and the page is going to scroll on down up to that location, which is cool. And then I'm going to go back up to this section and so forth. So these here are called section navigations. It's a little feature that's available in this particular website theme, WordPress, which is nice. So that's where we can control them there. And this is the dots colours. Now at the moment I haven't got these enabled because I literally only have these 3 sections. So I'm going to leave them as they are. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to colour these different buttons up here so they don't clash with our site. So I'm going to go into the theme options. We're going to go down to the header section. That's where it's located in this particular area of the site. And if we look, as we scroll up the page, this bar, I should say, the menu bar turns a dark blue. That's the background colour. I'm more than happy with it being blue, but the red as the main link colour with a green, it's just all a bit nasty. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change that main link colour to be white. Okay, there we go, it's changed. Whilst we're on this page, what I would say is with regards to the menu itself and the header position, we could change this area if we wanted to come underneath this hero bar. So this at the moment is at the top, but we could choose it to be below the hero bar, which is quite a good way if you need to do some sort of advertisement on your site. Say you've just launched a new product and you want everybody to see it first, you could use the hero bar to be the product sort of advert for the site when people land on it, and then they go into the main area of your site. So that's just another little trick of the trade for you. But there we go, we've now got a menu bar that is showing quite nicely on our site. So that's it from me today on this tutorial. I hope that kind of gives you some insight how to create sub-menus, how to style it, how to order the different content, how to create and customize your own links, and the fact that you can actually create these links, not just the pages, but you could do blog posts, categories, tags, keywords, all sorts of weird and wonderful things you can put up there on your menu. So that's it from me today. Please do subscribe, stay notified, and I'll be back real soon with another episode.